What's up, mortals? It's Dante from the anime Underworld, and today we got a very chaotic chapter in Four Knights of the Apocalypse, chapter 204 of Fleeting Resistance. This chapter gets right into the craziness, so hey, let's follow suit and get right into the chapter. We begin this chapter with Warlindane stretching her arms out, her really weird arms that were apparently hidden under that cloak, saying a bunch of two-letter words, with everyone fearful of what the four perils have become with the power of chaos. Percival leaps into action, yelling to get away from them, with Gawain warning against it, saying, no, leave them. He steps in front of Diodora and the Isoldes, telling Gawain to do it now. Following his lead, the Knight of Famine casts a spell and teleports the three and their pets away from the scene, because this is not good. Warlindane casts a spell, Ultimate High Priestess. This attack is so powerful and so fearful. Percival is fearful that whatever he'll do to defend against it will not work. But what exactly did the White Knight cast? Well, down below, while everyone is facing off against Goliath, even Xion summoned his Earth Golems to help defend. The area got colder. Very cold. In a matter of seconds, the area of Anafwin have gone to below freezing. Yes. From that one spell, the White Knight made the entire prison area completely cold, like a winter wonderland. But this is no ordinary spell. Gawain notices that this is forbidden magic. It freezes the target's flesh and blood, fully snuffing out their life. And what's stranger, this magic, this spell, it takes several minutes to cast, but she did it in an instant. That's very fearful for someone who practices magic. The Knight of Death can only take so much damage, and he's starting to lose hope as he holds on to dear life. He tells himself that everything is starting to freeze up, not just his body, but even his very soul. But a pair of hands shrouds Percival, lovingly tells him, "It'll be alright. I'm not gonna let you die, but I can protect you only once, son." Who is this protector? Why, of course, it's Vargius. No. This is the same thing that happened with Xivago. He's protecting his dear son at death. No. Percival wakes up with the spell finally cast, but no. The cape shatters into thousands of pieces. One of his grandfather's remaining mementos is gone, completely destroyed by Warlindane's spell. Tristan and Gawain go over to Percival to make sure that he's alright, with Gawain saying that the cloak took the entire spell for him. As Percival grabs the Ouroboros symbol, the only remaining memento left of his grandfather, now that the cape has been destroyed.
No capes!
What? No, this cape saved his life, not those other schmucks, so screw you, Edna. Percival actually looked good with the cape. Percival doesn't have time to lament and mourn the possible second death of his grandfather, with Bellatrip and the other knights saying, "Oh my gosh, this is Shakespearean Old English." Okay, "Thou darest to destroy Camelot, thus we must destroy thee first." Was that okay? Was that okay? I tried. The three Knights of the Apocalypse are ready to attack, but Percival is forced to take a knee, taking headfirst such a powerful spell. Before they can attack the four Knights of Chaos, Pelgard, who got very big, bouncing up with his giant mace hands, almost like he's Mr. Fantastic.
Fantastic!
Is about to attack. His weird mouth things laugh maniacally, and Tristan decides to face the Black Knight, charging forward with his demon mark activated. The Nephilim Prince clashes against the Black Knight against his enormous mace hands. And wouldn't you know it, this was bad. Pelgard's power was too much. The shockwave was pulverizing the poor Nephilim prince's bones, ripping apart his flesh. His only remaining sword, Esterosa, is shattering into pieces, and the armor that Izzy gave him that belonged to Bellatrip is shattering into pieces. Great, now Tristan needs a new sword. Luckily, we know of a certain giant who would be more than happy, I hope, to make one for him. This attack from Chaos Pelgard is called Collapse Chariot, pounding Tristan into the ground and sending a massive shockwave across the arena. But it's not just relegated to the top of the mountain. The attack was so strong and powerful it sent a shockwave from the top all the way down to the base. It was that strong. But if you think that's it, think again. This attack destroyed the mountain. If you were surprised Bellatrip sliced off a piece of the mountain, Pelgard in his chaos form completely destroyed it, turning the entire thing into rubble. Down below, everyone is noticing that first it was freezing, and now there are tremors, but Donnie is the only one who notices that, hey, a mountain is literally falling on them. Goliath is hit with debris and everyone is forced to run for their life. Mountainous Tower is coming down upon them. And for anyone caught in the crosshairs, yeah, they're not gonna make it. While in freefall, Gawain is facing off against Warlindane, defending her friends against the chaotic knights in a clash of wizardry. Gawain is about to hit Warlindane with another spell, but the White Knight beats her to the punch, casting Extermination Ray and knocking Gawain out of the sky, with her finally noticing that she is able to cast spells in a shorter amount of time, showing the power of chaos on the White Knight. Our heroes finally hit the ground hard, much to everyone's fearful surprise. The Knight of Death is prepared to heal everyone, hopefully just in time, but someone else had to intervene and show their monstrous power. I'm talking, of course, about Ironside, who cast a spell, Rioting Hierophant. Hierophant, I think that's how you say it. Surrounding Percival with dark spiritual glyphs. His once cheerful spirit has now turned dark. But it's not just Percival who's affected. Xion notices that the earth spirits that he had are going insane. Ironside's spell is also affecting them too. Percival has entered his despair form, losing his mind. And when Anne notices him, he attacks, doing something to her neck. I wonder if this is actually a Star Wars reference.
Let her go.
But Gawain does not like the prequel movies and punches Percival for it, telling him to shake it off and think of better movie references. However, the deranged Knight of Death decides that he actually liked that reference and punishes Gawain, leaving a gash mark across her neck and sends the Knight of Famine flying. Tristan comes to her aid, hoping to stop Percival to snap out of it. Unfortunately, they were given a reminder that there were 4 Knights of Perils, not 3. Yep, it's Bellatrip who attacks the young boys with his weird sword hand and... Oh no. The chaotic Green Knight attacked the boys with Execution of Justice. Percival lost his arm and Tristan was completely bisected in half. Don't worry though, he is half demon and the demon clan half survived worse. Nothing a little power of darkness could do. Though I hope Percival's magic can reattach limbs. This snaps Percival out of it, but in the worst way possible. Everyone looks at the scene with hopelessness and despair that the Knights of Prophecy had lost, and quite possibly the world will follow suit. Coming onto the scene, someone new appears, saying, Whoa guys, you're giving up way too soon, aren't you? It can't be. Percival, after so much that happened, falls, but luckily someone grabs him. It's Lancelot. The Knight of War has returned, saying, "Sorry, Percival, guess I made you wait a little too long." The Knight of War, the son of Bond, has finally come back after such a long time. And I just have to say one thing. Where the have you been? And why are you wearing a tuxedo? You're not your Uncle King. But you did come at a perfect opportunity because, oh boy, the four Knights of Peril are scary in their new chaotic form. Whirlindane can put Merlin to shame in this new form. She can cast spells on the fly at record speed. She doesn't need to say out long incantations. She can just cast numerous spells, powerful spells for that matter, like nothing. Pelgard, who I thought was going to get some sort of cool fire upgrade, can inflate like he's Mr. Fantastic from Marvel Rivals and attack them with such Herculean strength. He pounded Tristan into the mountain like a railroad spike and destroyed the mountain. Next you got Ironside. With his weird multiple hands, he cast a spell that controlled the spirits. I keep forgetting that Ironside is technically a spirit user, much like Xion, but this is crazy. He made the spirits lose their minds and made Percival go berserk. So I'm a little scared of what's going to happen next time if he ever faces Percival again in this form. And finally we have Bellatrip, who, I'll be honest, wasn't really too much of an upgrade. I mean, the first time we met him, he sliced a portal. He cut through time and space normally. And now in this form, he's just faster, I guess. He cut the boys just as fast as a normal samurai in Japanese movies.
Oh my god, my top half sliding away from my bottom half.
So yeah, not that good of an upgrade, but still a very terrifying upgrade. Let's hope Lancelot is the saving grace that they need. And what can he do against the four evils in their new chaotic form? We'll have to see in chapter 205 next week. If you love 7 Deadly Sins and 4 Knights of the Apocalypse material, subscribe for more content coming your way very soon in the next chapter. Manga review next week. This has been Dante from the Anime Underworld, and I'll see you mortals later.